Women all around the world are held to outlandish expectations. They see models from Victoria's Secret and Gucci, and all they see are extremely thin women. Victoria's Secret has even come out and said that they do not want plus size models in their fashion shows because it does not appeal to their demographic. Over the years, the perfect body in the United States has changed, and women with big butts to very skinny women have been shamed, thus emphasizing that the idea of the perfect body does not exist, even though the world tries so hard to create it.
Throughout the decades and generations, the ideal body has changed over and over again. Everyone has a different interpretation of what their ideal body type is, but there were overarching traits throughout the decades. Beginning with the 1920s, the ideal body was a flat-chested woman with a boyish figure. This is much different from the 1930s to the 1950s, when curvy women became the style, so to speak. Moving to the 1960s, the standard for women went back to skinny, long-limbed women. The 80s called for toned and tall women, while the 90s wanted extremely thin women, like the 1920s. Presently, women want to have curves with a big butt and big boobs. The standard of what women want to look like has varied for many years. And this just goes to show how society influences how women view themselves and how they deal with their body image issues. Hey, Raja.
Hi, Savannah.
Okay, so if you would describe to me what you see in society as the ideal body.
To me, the definition of an ideal body in society is non-existent. I feel like society has made it to where they have an expectation of what an ideal body should look like and has projected it across the media and multiple platforms, but I personally don't believe that there is an ideal body in society.
Do you think this is an accurate interpretation of what bodies look like in society?
I personally believe the images that society has projected isn't an accurate representation, but I do think that some people do fall into the categories that society has made, but I don't think that everyone should try to place themselves in a category that they don't necessarily fall in. I really am a body positive person and think that everybody has their own image and should be able to enjoy that image and project that image in their own way.
How has your upbringing and the values that were instilled into you affected this view?
I think that my mom, well, not even just my mom, I think a lot of the people that I surround myself with are very encouraging and have always made it known that what I look like doesn't matter what somebody else looks like, and that I shouldn't compare myself to how society wants me to look like or what other people view as beautiful. I think that my family has done a really good job of just keeping the whole idea that what you look like and how you are as a person should be held to like the highest value, and that no matter like what somebody else looks like, what you look like is like beautiful.
The way women view their bodies can change as they grow older and become more established, but they never stop trying to become the best versions of themselves, a lot of the time to please others.
Hi, Mom.
I,
Okay, can you describe to me how girls wanted their body to look when you were growing up?
when I was growing up, in my teenage years, I guess we all wanted to look good.
What is
Back in the days, it was like, back in the days, if you were a size like 6, you were like good, like great. It wasn't like being a size 2 or a size like now 0. The girls want to be just, I guess it was, you're asking me, I cared that I looked good, but I didn't care about like how the number on there. I don't know.
Now, who do you think has the ideal body type?
Well, I mean, I've always liked Jennifer Aniston. I like her body. I don't think she's, I mean, I don't know if what I see on TV. I mean, she looks good.
Why do you think she looks good?
I think, I mean, her face, she has like a round face, and I like that in a person. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of women that look good. I just don't really focus on who, but I like her as a person, I guess.
How has the view of yourself and your body changed as you grew older?
View of my body, having kids, having 4 kids and 4 C-sections, of course, your body changes a lot. I mean, I've always liked to look good. and I've always tried to work out. I have never, been as, I don't want to use the word skinny when I was, when I first got married, but I mean, you could look good if you wanted to. You just have to exercise. I don't know. Right now, I guess I'm okay with the way I look or feel. I just like to work out more if I could, but not during this COVID.
Body image is a hard thing for women to deal with. We see people like Kylie Jenner, who is always wearing tight clothing to show off her curves, versus her sister, Kendall Jenner, who is a Victoria's Secret model and who is thin as a stick. Women strive to look like these icons because they want to wear the crop tops and the bodycon dresses that they always see celebrities wearing. But since the perfect body image has changed over the past century, we as women should start focusing on taking care of ourselves and making sure that we are okay.